Roketsan engineer found dead in his home. Did he drink sodium nitrate? Reminds me of Aselsan engineers. Y.S.Y, who works as a software engineer at Roketsan, was found dead by his relatives who could not reach him. Healthcare workers who arrived at the house reported that the young engineer, who was found lying motionless on the floor, had lost his life. When relatives who could not get any news from the person working as a software engineer at Roketsan entered the person's house, they were met with horror. Y.S.Y, who works as a software engineer at Roketsan, was not heard from by his friends and reported the situation to his family and the police. His friends, who could not reach Y.S.Y, opened the door with a locksmith under the supervision of the police. It was detected that he drank sodium nitrate. Healthcare teams who arrived at the scene determined that Y.S.Y, who was lying motionless, had lost his life. After Y.S.Y was brought to his hometown of Sparta, he was buried yesterday in Sav, a district of the Central District. Following the afternoon prayer, according to the information obtained, it was determined that Y.S.Y committed suicide by drinking sodium nitrate, while the investigation into the incident is ongoing. What is sodium nitrate? Sodium nitrate is a chemical compound with the formula NiNO3. Also called Chilean saltpeter, this name was given because it is found in large quantities in this country to distinguish it from saltpeter. This white crystal salt is much more soluble in water than potassium nitrate. It absorbs moisture from the air. Sodium nitrate is used in food additives and fertilizers, as a pyrotechnic material in the content of smoke bombs, and as a solid rocket propellant fuel, drawing attention. The same thing had also happened in Aselsan. The suspicious deaths of engineers working at Aselsan since 2006 had caused a wide repercussion in the public opinion. Although these deaths were generally reported as suicides, they were met with suspicion of murder by families and the public. First, on August 5, 2006, Y.S.Y in Babylon, who was working on the National Tank Project, was found dead in his vehicle with his throat and wrists slit. Following this incident, engineer Mulsimunal was shot in the head in his vehicle on January 17, 2007, and engineer Evrim Yankikin died after falling from the balcony of her house on January 26, 2007. In addition, engineer Burhaneddin Volkan committed suicide with his guard gun while doing his military service on October 7, 2007. These deaths were investigated by the Prime Ministry Inspection Board, and in a report prepared in 2013, it was stated that the engineers may have been psychologically damaged by mind control methods and driven to suicide.